Good morning, everyone. How are you today?
Good
Good.
morning.
Hello.
Are you excited about doing all of this end of things?
Yes, definitely.
Really enjoyed the film, and I loved the great sense of adventure that's in it. I just thought it was really, really, really enjoyable. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I might start with you, Beau, as you're playing the leader of the pack, the eldest member of the kids, but also in a way you have a lot of responsibility because your character mirrors Bobbie's character in the first film as a ringleader. So tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, Lily is the eldest of the three Watts, the three evacuee children. And I think for them, I mean, their family, their blood, but when they come to when they move in with Thomas's family, they have a new family and they have a new sense of family, and they don't have to be blood related. And I think that's one of the main messages of the film. I mean, family and about hope for them and resilience. They were so resilient and resourceful with the way that they held themselves. And I mean, I think Lily as a character, she's just a very gutsy character. She, for an example, in one scene, she goes and gets back at the bullies for throwing stones at them, conkers at them. And she gives him a nostril stretch, which is what he was famous for. So I love her. I admire her as a character.
Very good. Tell me this then, KJ, for you, if you've got a really serious storyline in this. I mean, there's a lot of heavy themes. So how did you find playing the character and sort of dealing with those really serious elements of the film?
I loved it. I like to challenge myself as an actor. So taking on this role was definitely a fun experience for me. Production, sent me slideshows with the history, so I could research what Black GIs went through at that time with the racism with the white GIs, and I was getting myself in that headspace. And my character is pretty young and he goes through a lot and he faces a lot, so it was interesting to tap into that side and a more serious toned character.
And we're going to go to Eden, if that's okay. Patty is such a bold, brave little girl, and I love that moment where she won't wear the dress and that she's not sort of conforming to what girls should have been doing in the 1940s. So can you tell me a little bit about playing her, and did you enjoy getting to kind of be kind of like its bold little character, bold in a good way, I mean?
Well, I love to play Patty because she wears her heart on a sleeve. She has a strong sense of right and wrong. She doesn't understand who is the enemy, because if the Americans are their friends, then why are they being mean to other Americans in their group? She stands up to bullies and she hates dresses.
It's brilliant. I love her. I love them all, but I have a soft spot for her character. I just think she's great. Austen, can I talk to you then about being you're the Yorkshire lad, so you have to deal with all these city kids coming into your town, but also you tie the two films together by playing Bobbie's grandson. So can you tell me about that? And did that feel like a big weight to know that you're the connecting character between the two films?
Well, I watch The Railway Children every year at Christmas. It's like a tradition for me now. And yeah, seeing Jenny play her role as Bobbie, and for me to play a grandson, it was a big shoes to fill, I think. But yeah, it was great. It was a real pleasure playing a grandson. And yeah, when these come over, I think he's quite he trusts the adults, I think, because the adults have told him through his life that the rights and wrongs. But when Lily comes over, she's quite smart. The full way through the film, she's always smart and she tells him how it is. But I don't think he really listens to her. He's still on the adult side, but then he finally gets it, and they all reunite, and that's how the film has a happy ending.
Zac, as the youngest member of the group, poor little Ted, he's got two very protective sisters who try to keep him away from the action. but he does get involved. So tell me, what was it like for you? And did you have, as such a young actor, did you have a lot of fun on set with the film?
Yeah, it was just really nice to be with all my friends. It feels like family, and it's Ted's a great character to play because everyone can relate to him, and just having fun and imagine stuff that you can always try and your best and it will work out.
Tell me this then. You get to film using a real train on a rail station, no sets, no CGI. What was that like to have the actual real train there to play with? I presume that makes things much more enjoyable for you guys.
Yeah,
It was incredible.
Amazing.
Like, it also helps us get into character more. I
makes it
mean,
real.
absolutely, yeah. I mean, like everything. I mean, they put a couple props on, but the train itself, the steam train. I mean, I think it was my first time being on one, other than just like looking around one. But to ride on it and off to base and back from point A to B. I mean, we got to actually go on the steam train, and that was incredible. And we have an amazing scene on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never realize how big the trains are because, or is on the platform, but seeing how enormous and beautiful these trains are, like you're taken aback by it. So
one of the things that I was wondering is there's such great chemistry between all of you guys, but also the other kids as well. There's a real sense of friendship and camaraderie. So before you started filming, did you do any rehearsals or workshops or anything to try and create that bond? Or did you guys all just kind of click as soon as you were together?
Well, on the first day, I clicked with Eden and Beau. I met them. I saw them and
We took you to see sheep.
Yeah, they took us to see sheep. And we fed the ducks, and we kind of like snuck into like a sheep pen and chased around some sheep.
That's where we shouldn't have gone.
Yeah, we were already getting adventures on our first day, and we're all very much like our characters. So
Yeah, we all mirror our characters so much. There was so many adventures on and off set, and so many examples. I mean, for example, there was an abandoned cafe kind of building, and that immediately appealed to us. And we all went in, and of course, Austen was a little bit cautious, like his character. Eden and I, we were down for the adventure, and Ted too, Zac too, and of course KJ as well. And we went in this building, and we'd have such great fun. It was a massive building. We'd all chill in there, and it was so much fun. And then one time we got caught, and and she came in. She said, "Guys, you can't come in here again." And Austen was like, yeah, no, we're out of here. It's fine. Don't even mention it again.
Do you think that stopped the Watts sisters though?
No, so Eden and I, she called us the daredevils. We snuck back in, of course, and then we found Zac following behind, and we played hide and seek in there. There was so many fun things that we didn't know. It was
on and off set, we were like a family. We all got along, and we have great stories. Yeah.
I suppose if you got into trouble, you could always say it was research for your characters and you had to go on these adventures.
Yeah, of course, that is what it was.
Absolutely. Tell me this, what was it like to have a premiere on the train and the train station? Because, I mean, I've never seen anyone do a premiere like that. So how much fun was that?
That was so cool.
Cool.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing because we had the train on the production, and it's so amazing that they brought that back. It was so kind of them, and we sat down and we had treats. So like from Betty's, it was we spoke loads. We were with Sheridan and Tom and Jenny and John, and it was amazing. We couldn't have asked for anything more. I mean,
we feel really connected to the film because I mean, trains are a big part of the movie. So having the premiere like with the train and stuff, and it just all ties it all together and makes it just so much more beautiful.
All the memories came flooding back.
And it was my birthday as well.
Was your birthday? So really they held a premiere for your birthday. That was the real reason. It was nothing to do with the film. It was all for you. I'm almost out of time here, but what would you like audiences who see this film, what message would you like them to take away?
Well, I think it's how strangers can become family and how you can find family wherever you are and standing up for what's right.
Definitely.
I don't think anybody could have said it better than that, but it's perfect. Thank you so much. Best of luck with the release. And like I said, I really enjoyed the film. So, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye.